Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I'm Alicia, and today we have a huge birthday book haul. So I'm actually filming this on my birthday. So this seems to happen pretty much every year on my birthday is I give out an Amazon wish list, and pretty much everything on it is books, and more books. So I figured I would show you guys all the books that I ended up getting for my birthday. Some of them are still a surprise to me. They're all still in their Amazon boxes, so we will see what they end up being. I'm so excited. But before we get into the boxes, I actually have some that I got from Books A Million when I went the other day, so I'm gonna include those as well. But before we get into the haul, please give this video a like and subscribe if you do love bookish content. I will be posting a new bookish video every single Friday, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any videos. And let's go ahead and get right into this haul. Let's talk about books a little bit. Okay, so our first little stack of books are books that I got at Books A Million this past week. So first up, we have First Time Caller by B.K. Borison. I have not read from this author before, but I have heard nothing but good things about this book, and also I thought the cover was so cute. But it says, a hopeless romantic meets a demoralized radio host in this cozy, Sleepless in Seattle-inspired love story. So it seems like it's just a cutesy little rom-com, and I'm here for it because I love a cute little rom-com. Wild Love by Elsie Silver. Now, I have not read all of the Chestnut Springs series yet. I have read the first 3 books in the Chestnut Springs series, but I really did not like the third book. I absolutely loved the first 2, like 5 stars for me. The third one, for some reason, fell so flat that I was bored and I barely finished it. I just kind of skimmed my way through the last half of it because I was so bored. And I'm always down for a cute cowboy romance. It seems like from reading the back that maybe this is a Grumpy meets Sunshine, and I have to say, I'm a sucker for that trope. So I'm very, very excited for this one. Then we have Deep End by Allie Hazelwood. I love those edges. To be really honest with you guys, okay, I do love an Allie Hazelwood book. She has written a lot of 5-star books in my neck of the woods. I usually love her writing. Honestly, I haven't read a book by her yet that I haven't enjoyed, but I also have not read all of her books yet. So I've heard really mixed reviews on this one. Most of the people, like the booktubers I watch, they haven't liked this book. So I kind of put off grabbing it, but then honestly, I just really love these edges, and I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna read it. I knew I was gonna read it at some point, so I was like, let me just get the really cute version of it, because even if I read it and I don't like absolutely love it, it still will look cute on my bookshelf. As small as my bookshelf, my little bookshelf is back here, at least it'll look cute, you know what I mean, on display. But from what I know about this, so a competitive diver and an ace swimmer jump into forbidden waters in this steamy college romance. That sounds right up my alley. Like, that sounds so fun and cutesy. Like, it sounds great. So, because I love a sports romance, and this feels like kind of like a sporty sports college romance. I don't know why people aren't vibing with it, but I'm hoping that it surprises me and that I end up loving it. And then I got The Striker by Anna Hong. I thought this cover was really cute, and also I am a big fan of Anna Hong. I usually love her writing, so I loved the Twisted series. I gave every single one of those books 5 stars. They blew me away. They were kind of the books to get me into romance again. Like, they were the first books I read after ACOTAR that was just a straight up, I guess you would call it a darker romance, but still like just focused on the romance. I love a good romance now, and I owe it all to the Twisted series. So those all got 5 stars for me. I have read the If Love series as well, and that series was a little bit less amazing to me. The first 2 books I didn't really love, and then the last 2, I liked one of them and I really loved the other one. So sometimes I guess she does have hits and misses for me, but this one sounds really cool because I guess it's like a soccer sporty romance. So it sounds like it's about a ballerina is the female main character, and then like a soccer star is the male main character. So I haven't read any soccer romances. Mostly it's been, well, it's always been hockey. I think maybe I read one football, but mostly it's the hockey romances for me. So these are the 4 that I got myself at Books A Million. And now we're gonna dive into all the Amazon packages, which I have so many, and I haven't even opened them yet. I am so excited about this one, you guys. This is probably the one I was most excited about because, again, a lot of these were on my list. So technically I picked them out, but I didn't know if I would get them or not. You know what I mean? It smells kind of funky, but we're just gonna breeze past that. I love the way this looks. I absolutely adore absolutely adore this. I love these edges. Oh my goodness. It's just, oh my gosh. I love this, the way this book looks so much. Is that not beautiful? Oh my gosh. Okay, we gotta take a look. I don't often ask for or buy hardcovers, but when they're this cute, like I had to ask for this. Like this is, oh my gosh, it's just adorable. Oh, I cannot wait. For my love, you make every day feel like summer. Oh, that's so sweet and cute. So it says that, because I don't know much about this book, to be honest. I was looking in the romance books because I'm in the romance mood lately. This was one of the like new releases and I loved the way the book looked, and I was like, this was 100% me buying a book by the cover. 100%, or at least asking for it on my list. But it says it's a swoony, fast-paced rom-com set in New York City in which a screenwriter and a sexy tech CEO go from lovers to enemies and back to lovers again. I love an enemies to lovers. I can't wait, you guys. I cannot wait to read this book, and it's just so pretty. Oh my goodness. Absolutely in love with this book. I cannot wait to read it. I am so excited. Oh my gosh. Oh no, I might need to return this. If you guys can see, it's got like a line down the middle, which usually I wouldn't care, but I feel like I could literally go to the bookstore and get one that doesn't have that. But regardless, I still am very excited and I am going to dive into this at some point soon. Magnolia Parks. I am so excited about this book. I have heard nothing but good things from people, and I have just been waiting for the right moment to dive into this. And I actually am planning to do a reading my favorite booktubers' favorite books, and this is one of my favorite booktubers' favorite books. So this will be featured in that reading vlog whenever I get the time to do that. So I am very excited to start this book. Essentially, everyone that I watch always says that it is kind of like Gossip Girl, but set in high society London, and it's like a romance, but like toxic, kind of. Almost like a reality TV show vibe. So I can't wait. Can't wait. A novel love story. I have not read an Ashley Poston, I think that's how you say her name. I have not read one of her books before, but I have heard good things from other booktubers who have kind of the same romance taste that I do, so I'm very excited to give her a try. Essentially, she gets placed into one of the novels she loves, and within this novel, she knows all the characters except for there's this one grumpy character that she can't quite place. Who is he? Why is he here? He doesn't fit in to the story. So I think that sounds so cute and fun, and I cannot wait to read this. Oh yes, okay, Bunny. I am very excited to read this book. As far as I know, this is marketed, at least to me it was marketed by a creator that I watch as like a mix of horror, I guess, and thriller maybe. I'm not entirely sure. I want to call this like girly pop horror because that's what the back kind of gives me of its, I don't know, almost like Mean Girls but different, or like the Heathers but different type of vibes though. Like the vibes are like that. Anyways, I am very excited to read this one, and this one will also be featured in the favorite booktubers favorite books reading vlog because this is one of my favorite booktubers favorite books. And if you know who I'm talking about when I talk about my favorite booktubers favorite books, let me know in the comments who you think it is and I'll tell you if you're right. But definitely make sure to be subscribed so that you don't miss that video because it's gonna be a really fun one. Okay, we have Retreat. Now this is a non-romance book. I feel like most of the books I've been hauling today have been romance. This is a thriller and I am so excited for this one. By Kristen Ritter, you guys. And if you don't know, or if you're kind of like, I know that name, but who is that? She's in Breaking Bad. She's in the B in Apartment 30. I can't remember what apartment number, 2A or something. I don't know. But she's in that show, which I love. Comment below if you also love that show. I wish it didn't get canceled and it got more seasons because I literally loved that show so much. But anyways, I love Kristen Ritter. Oh, and she's in Jessica, is it Jessica Jones? Whatever. It's like a Marvel or DC character. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm not good at this. Please don't come at me if I'm wrong, but she also has a Netflix show and I did love that show when it was running. She was so good in it. But anyways, I love Kristen Ritter and this book sounded really cool. So the little like short little synopsis says, a beautiful con artist insinuates, I feel like that's the wrong word. Maybe it's not. Insinuates herself into a wealthy socialite's life with deadly consequences in this serpentine thriller about identity and obsession from actress, director, and best-selling author Kristen Ritter. Okay, see, much better. There's no line down the front. This is the second book in the Magnolia Parks book realm series, whatever you want to call it. And I wanted to go ahead and get the second one because I knew that the second one followed a different person. And I figured even if I like read the first one and I'm not super into it, I have heard really good things about the second one. Like most of the people I watch that I would say have similar book tastes to me, they always say that the second one is their favorite one. So I was like, let me go ahead and get the first two at least and give them both a try. So I'm very excited to follow up Magnolia Parks with Daisy Hates. I am so excited for this one. I've heard so many good things about this book. And I am usually not one to be like, oh, I'm really excited to read a YA, like something about high schoolers. But again, the booktubers I watch, they always recommend this book, say it was so good. And everything they say about it, I'm like, yes, 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 and more. Like, I want all of that. I want to read about all of that and more. So essentially what I've heard about this book is that it's a girl and her next door neighbor who like used to be friends and then weren't friends anymore, but she ends up enlisting his help in getting the boy that she likes because the boy that she likes is this guy's friend. So she wants her enemy or her next door neighbor, whatever, to help her get his friend to go out with her, ask her to the prom or something. But along the way, maybe their own love blossoms. I don't know. That sounds so cute to me. And people said they cried reading this book too. So I absolutely cannot wait to read this book. Okay, well, actually, this is, I guess, a gift, but it's like all wrapped up. Most people don't actually like send gifts wrapped from Amazon. They just send them. So this is intriguing. Let's see who this is from. Aww. This is from my husband's mother. So my mother-in-law. Love her so much. And her dogs and her husband. It's from everyone, all of them. This is so cute. You guys, look. Oh my goodness. How cute is this? Aww. She is literally so thoughtful. It is so nice to have an amazing mother-in-law. Like, I hear so many horror stories from people about like having terrible mother-in-laws and I'm like, can't relate. Can't relate, sorry. She knows I love to like unwrap things too. So that's so sweet of her to send it like this. Oh, I did not even ask for this book, I don't think. The Midnight Library, which it's so funny that she got me this because I've heard of this before. I know I've heard of this before and I think I thought about reading it and then just never picked it up for some reason. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Okay. So the Midnight Library, I guess essentially you go there and you can read about like different alternative ways your life could have gone if you made different choices. And this story, I guess, follows a girl that does that, like a girl that is just not having a great time, goes to this library, finds out that she can undo all the things that she regrets doing and see how her life could turn out differently. That's so cool. Can't wait to read that. Thank you, Kelly. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is not a book, but it is Swedish candy. I am so glad she got me these because I put this on my Amazon. It was literally my Amazon list was books and Swedish candy. That was it because I love Swedish candy. I usually get my Swedish candy from Soccer Bit, but they had this on Amazon and I was like, okay, bet, like let's get it. So I'm so excited. Again, thank you, Kelly, if you're watching. We got another book. I am so excited about this one. Oh my gosh. I have had this book on my list since my Amazon list since I think last Christmas because I'll usually just reuse the same list just so that I don't have to like keep thinking of new stuff. Like anything that wasn't bought, I'll just keep on that list and then like change it to like from Christmas list to my birthday list and then I'll change it back to my Christmas list when Christmas comes about. I put this on my list last year during Christmas time, so I don't really remember what this is about, but I do know that it is a thriller or a horror. It's one of those. Okay, so Victoria has a weird like ability to always emerge in the places she needs to be. This does not sound at all like what I thought this book was. Tell me why I thought this book was about. I don't even know what I thought this book was about, but that is not it. Okay, so and then this guy Charles has a gift of his own. He likes to take children for rides in his 1938 Rolls-Royce Wraith with the vanity plate of this. Okay, I'm I did not. Sometimes I do feel like I add things to my list and I never even read what they were about because I just saw something on TikTok, you know, and I was like, okay, that sounds cool, let me add it. But like in reality, I didn't really know what it was about. I mean, I'm already hooked though. Like this is so intriguing. Okay, it's not what you think it is. I thought this was going down a really weird road. It's not that. Well, it's still weird, but like it's not kidnappy weird, I guess. So in the car, he and his innocent guests can slip out of the everyday world to an astonishing playground of amusements he calls Christmasland. Okay, I understand now why this was put on my list at Christmas. Mile by mile, the journey across the highway of Charlie's twisted imagination transforms his precious passengers, leaving them as terrifying and unstoppable as their benefactor. What? 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 Okay, hold on. Then comes the day when Vic goes look. This is the most like intriguing description on the back of a book I've ever read. Okay, so and then comes the day when Vic goes looking for trouble. Well, isn't he already? Or wait, no. Vic is the bicycle girl. Vic is Victoria, the bicycle girl. Okay, I'm back on track. So bicycle girl goes looking for trouble. Why would you, if you know you have this ability to like go where you're, why would you go looking for trouble? And finds her way inevitably to Charlie because Charlie is trouble. Now the only kid ever to escape Charlie's twisted imagination, is all grown up and desperate to forget. So she got away. Okay, so Vic was in his grasp, got away, but Charlie hasn't stopped thinking about her, and on the road again, he won't slow down until he's taken his revenge. Is this like a second book or is this the first one? That is so funny that this is what this book is about. And even when I saw that it was still on my list, I was like, oh, I remember that book. That's the book about he's got a car and he's following another girl in a car, but I swear that's a book I've already read, and I don't know why I thought this was the same book, but regardless, okay, very excited to read this one. This one sounds so weird, but like in just the right way. Like I feel like this one is going to be a wild trip. The 7-Year Slip. You guys have probably heard of this book if you watch any romance themed like genre specific booktubers, because I swear they've all read and talked about the 7-Year Slip, which is why I was interested in it, because I heard them talk about it and people say it is so good and it sounded like something I would enjoy. This sounds so weird though, and it's almost like when people were describing it, I couldn't even really understand it. So all I will tell you guys is that it's apparently, so the 7-Year Slip is like, I guess the main female character was with a man 7 years ago, or knew the man 7 years ago, and her aunt's apartment ends up being this place where she can go back in time or something. You guys, I really have no idea. I do not understand how this works in this book, but once I actually read it, I will be able to better explain, probably, hopefully. Watch me get to the end of reading this book and I'm gonna be like, guys, I still don't understand what this was about. Like, I still don't understand how this happened. I'm so excited about this one. I like how every single one, I'm like, I was so excited about this one. It's because I picked it out. That's why I'm so excited. The Rose Bargain. This one, I actually specifically was watching Alexa Ray. I love Alexa Ray. I watch her stuff all the time. And she could not stop gushing about The Rose Bargain. And everything she said about it, I was like, check, check, and check. Love all those things. Her description of this had been, what was it? Bridgerton meets, I forget. Oh, I think it was Bridgerton meets another book series that I haven't read, but I've heard really good things about. It sounded really fun and cutesy to me. So and she just like could not stop raving about it. So I was like, let me give it a try. How pretty is that? How freaking gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Oh, I love that. Absolutely love. So excited. And I will say there is one book that I did end up buying online from Amazon myself that isn't here yet, but it should be here sometime today. And I thought maybe it would come before I started filming, but it hasn't yet. But that is Happy Place. I'll just put the cover up here, but Happy Place by, now I can't remember the author, but Happy Place. You guys probably have all already heard about this book. I have read 2 books by this author. I don't know why her name is escaping me right now, but I've read 2 other books by her, Beach Read and People We Meet on Vacation. And I loved both of those books, which I know some people say that they loved Beach Read and did not like People We Meet on Vacation. But I personally really loved both of those. So I'm really excited to try out Happy Place because everyone says it's her best book. And I, again, still haven't read it. So I am very excited to read this one in a summer reading vlog. I think would be really fun. So yeah. Okay, that is the book haul. That is all the books I ended up getting for my birthday, either from myself or from others. Thank you to all my friends and family that got me books. I love you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoyed this book haul and I hope you guys are having a marvelous week. Definitely comment below and let me know which book I should read first and which book you're most excited for me to read. Also, please comment below with any book recommendations you have based off of the haul that I did for you guys today. Things you think I would like, things you think would be really fun for me to read, or just books that you would like me to read in reading vlogs, because I'm down. I'm down, you guys. I got you. So please comment below and let me know all of that. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you do enjoy this content, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.